Northern California and the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, a compelling matchup of division contenders between the Chicago White Sox and the Oakland A's. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Chris Bassett gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, this guy lives and dies with one pitch, and that's that powerhouse sinker. Guys often relate it to like trying to hit a bowling ball. When it's good, it's usually at the knees and below, and he's really easy to figure out if he's going to be on. If in the first inning you see a steady diet of ground balls and keeping his infielders involved, there's a pretty good chance he's going to have a rock-solid game.
And stepping in, Yasmani Grandal. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
First pitch, 640.
The windup and the 0-1.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
The temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And now a pitch on the way.
Count 1-0.
One out, nobody on. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Nice piece of hitting right there. He obviously recognized cutter away, stayed inside it, and was able to drive it the other way.
The batter will be Luis Robert. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. Using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Runner at first here, one man out. Throw over to the bag, runner back standing. The 2-0 on the way. To short, hit hard. To second for one. Back to first, but it's right over his head. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Well, when this play started, it all looked good. They get the lead runner, no problem, but he just doesn't make the return throw, and the hitter ends up safely at second. Not the result they were hoping for on what should have been a nice double play.
So here's Jose Abreu. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Piscotty gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. White Sox leave one. And the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Carlos Rodon, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Carlos Rodon, the pride and joy of NC State University. Overpowering fastball at times, 94 to 96 miles an hour with some cutting action. His best secondary pitch is the hard slider and does have a changeup that's on the improve. If he brings all three of these, he has a chance to shut anybody down.
As he'll take a look at ball one. The 1-0 is taken for ball two. Now the 2-0.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 2-1 home. Fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Hit sharply on the ground, but that finds its way through for a base hit. And he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job, but any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 14 homers, 39 driven in. Ready with the 0-1. Strike two swinging just out in front of the slider. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Olson aboard here at first with nobody out. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
The 2-2 one more time. This is in the air out to right field. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number one as the runner will retreat to first. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Matt, Sean Murphy's a guy that really needs to turn things around. You know how bad he was last month? He hit 200 on the nose. Not a lot of guys can stay in the lineup when they're struggling this bad, so we're hoping to see that he can figure this thing out soon.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 0-1, here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Ready with the 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the three-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The next 3-2. And it's fouled away. Another payoff pitch. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Here's Jed Lowry now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. (1-0). Here it is. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The A's strand one. Still no score. And now in the box, Yohan Moncada, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch of the AB on its way. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Cutter, and that's a called strike 2.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
The 2-2 one more time. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Outside in a full count, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode. Now
the 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And that at-bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Up next for Chicago, Nick Madrigal. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
The 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And the runner back safely. In now is Adam Eaton, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Batting 8, the designated hitter, Leori Garcia.
Next will be the designated hitter, Leori Garcia. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. From the stretch. No score here as we play inning number 2. High and deep to straightaway right. Piscotty's going back. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. A man left for the White Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go. And striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Canha.
Mark Canha.
First pitch of the AB on its way. The 0-2 home. A little too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. And he fouls this one off. Down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here's the pitch.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 2-2 one more time is looked at and the count moves full.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Batting fifth.
In at the plate is Sean Murphy, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's set, and the pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Collins is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Base is empty, 2 away, and striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. First pitch on its way.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
The 1-0 home. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Collins is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. A's are gone in order. We'll move to the third with no score. So stepping in is Zach Collins, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Ball 1 taken just off the inside. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Ready with another 2-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Laureano is right there, 1 down. So with 1 away, we'll show you where these guys sit in the current division standings, and you can see them trailing the front runners by 3 games entering play today. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Struck out in his first at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1. Third inning, no score to this point. late that time for a strike. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
The next batter will be Luis Robert as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 1-0, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Anderson is off of first with 2 away. Three and 0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
From the belt, the pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Two down, runners at first and second. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. The set and the 1-2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Looking up is the left fielder, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, leaving him 1 shy of 200 for his career. And the Sox will move out in front now, 3-0.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 261 the average coming into action here. 11 home runs and 55 driven in. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Yoan Moncada.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. 3 runs already home here. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Olson takes it on his own, and the inning is over. Sox get 3 thanks to this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 3-0 Pale Hose. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike 1.
Down 1-1.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Piscotty is retired, and there's 1 away.
Batting 9th, the designated
Now
hitter,
the A's designated
number
hitter,
37.
Aramis Garcia. First pitch of the AB on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Now
Yeah,
batting,
that was really
first
well
baseman,
executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's
Olson.
fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
The 2-1.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's the payoff pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Moncada has it. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They trail it here 3-0. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the White Sox, the second baseman.
All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Nick Madrigal. First offering on its way, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And he misses 2-1. And the pitch. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Count remains 2-2. Pitch on the way. Grounded down the third baseline. Chapman brings it in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Adam Eaton digging in next, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home. Three runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Makes the throw to first. 2 down. Striding forward now is the DH. Leori Garcia comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And now the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They lead it 3-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next it'll be the outfielder, Ramon Laureano.
Number 22.
First offering. Hit hard on the ground to short. And that'll get on through into left for a leadoff single.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. No balls and a strike to count. Here comes the 0-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box now, Jed Lowry. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Fouled away. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
3-1. Here it is. To the left side, but it's well foul. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Well, he loses them there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits. So his command has been pretty solid so far.
So now it's Mark Canha. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. The 1-0 home is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Laureano at second. Lowry is over at first with 1 away. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch gets him looking up around the letters. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these 2 arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. Stepping in next, Sean Murphy flew out in his only at-bat so far. He's set. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. A's strand a couple. Still down 3-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And digging in is the outfielder, Zach Collins.
Zach Collins.
Here it comes. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Laureano is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Up next,
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now here it comes. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner. So now to the plate, Tim Anderson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. The 1-0. Runner goes for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Right on the money, and he's cut down trying to take second base.
Check out the lead here. That's about as standard as it gets, and it didn't do him a lot of help on that steal attempt either. Could have been a different story if he took another couple feet off the bag.
Two out, nobody on. Hit hard towards center. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Well, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. One-0 count. Here it is. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it seems like every at-bat has gone deep into the count, which has resulted in a really high pitch count for their opponent. We checked the numbers. So far, they've worked a total of 6 full counts. Guys?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Into the box, Tony Kemp. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base paths if they can get somebody on.
Here's the pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
The 1-0 home.
Inside, ball 1.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Eaton is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now back.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Next to hit is Stephen Piscotty. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
1-0 home. Hit in the air out to right. After it is Eaton. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, number 37.
Striding in for Oakland, Aramis Garcia looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped up, Abreu in foul ground, and he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Another one sent foul.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Now another 1-2.
Ball inside.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Sergio Romo takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that brings up Luis Robert.
The center fielder, Luis Robert.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, boys, he's lucky he's getting this pitch back right here. That's normally a wipeout pitch down and away. He hung that one. It looked like he almost confused the hitter.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Jose Abreu stands in again, and his home run earlier has accounted for all of their runs so far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
So here's Yoan Moncada. He grounded out last time up. First offering. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. 2 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, but they lead it 3-0. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball in.
The 1-0 home.
Hey. 1-1. I got to count 2-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Full count now, 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
The 3-2 pitch on the ground to the right side. And there's one away. So with one away in the inning, we'll give you a look at the current standings entering play. As you can see that these guys have a pretty good stranglehold on the division to this point. Next, here is Ramon Laureano. A fly out and a single for him so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swings through it for strike number 2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
The 0-2 delivery.
Ball inside.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone,
Chapman.
but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
In now, Matt Chapman. Shoots this one over to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
when you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their third hit of the game, but it's a good one.
To the plate now, Jed Lowry. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And that's going to find the alley. Extra bases here for Lowry. He's in at second safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a two-run ball game.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. The last two batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
At the plate, Mark Canha, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also push across a score to make it a one-run game.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Here comes Tony La Russa out of his foxhole at the end of the dugout. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Evan Marshall, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Stepping in now, Sean Murphy, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Back up the middle and in for a base. It's a 3.
Come up and clutch 2-out RBI situation. This guy certainly is one of those guys.
Yeah, they're able to slow the moment down. It's not for everybody. This guy has ice water in his veins, consistently coming through in big spots. Nice job right there to tie this one up.
Into the box now, Tony Kemp, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. No hits to this point. It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1 home.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. Grounder down the line at third. Moncada fields it cleanly. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We're through 6 full, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Seventh inning ready to roll, and set to go is the second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
Nick Madrigal.
From the stretch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Ready with another 0-2. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So now to the plate, Adam Eaton. Right side, but it's well foul. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Runs up and gets this one down, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2, very weakly on the ground. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. And that misses. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom 3rd of the order you have to go right after.
J.B. Wendelken takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Zach Collins will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first, and he'll dive back in safely. And another throw over. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. Score remains tied at 3-3. Zach Birdie gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Stephen Piscotty.
Now here's the first offering.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
Now here it comes. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's gonna have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
In now, Aramis Garcia, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
To the plate now, Matt Olson. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hot shot down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
At the plate, Ramon Laureano. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway out to deep center. Robert has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. One left for Oakland. Still tied 3-3. Stepping in once again is Zach Collins. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
First pitch of the AB now.
Inside, ball one.
Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
2-0.
Outside, 3-0 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Pitch on the way.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
One is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Payoff pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Loves hitting left-handed off for right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
And the pitch.
Hey, it's much easier to lay off the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
Now the 2-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And foul. One out, nobody on. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. So a runner at first now with one away, and up next it'll be Tim Anderson. He's set, and the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
0-1 pitch on its way. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 1-1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. Throw into third. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box, Luis Robert, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Now trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Stepping in now, Jose Abreu, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Two and 1 the count to the White Sox first baseman.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
2-1, here it is. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
He's set the payoff pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Laureano is there now to put this one away for the 3rd out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. White Sox strand a couple. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Matt Foster is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Yerman Mercedes is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate. Bottom of the inning now, and that means Matt Chapman will dig in at the plate.
The third baseman, Matt Chapman.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Oh, that's too high.
The 1-0. Down the left field line and deep. And it's a foul ball. Fastball swung on and missed.
2 strikes.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Jed Lowry batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
Count is 1 and 2.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Mark Canha.
Next to stand in is Mark Canha. He doubled his last time up. Here's the pitch.
Count 1-1.
The set and the 1-1.
2 balls.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Whoa, that's
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Next to dig in, Sean Murphy delivered an RBI single last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off. Strike 2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. A 1-2 pitch.
Ball 2. 2-2 count.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He set the payoff pitch down the third baseline. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. The A's strand one. Score remains tied at 3-3. Guerra will be on the mound to start the ninth inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. All set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. And now the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Nothing to one count. Here it comes.
Ball, one strike.
Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Hit hard down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
The batter will be Nick Madrigal. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here's the first pitch.
At the ball.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And he popped him up. Olson into foul territory, and no one will get this one. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Adam Eaton is on deck. He'll hit next. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Standing in now, Adam Eaton, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-0. Fouled off. The 1-1 pitch. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Right side. Beautiful diving stop. He's up with it. The throw. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
To the plate now, Leori Garcia, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. And he bats in a big spot here. Go ahead run at third, 2 men out. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And as is heard on television all throughout Chicagoland, you can put it on the board. Yes! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and is now 5-3.
Hey, with one swing of the bat, that closer better get ready. He's going to be doing some work in the bottom half of this inning.
Up next for Chicago, the left fielder, Zach.
At the plate now, Zach Collins, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 delivery. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 2 in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for Oakland. It's now 5-3 Chicago. Liam Hendricks is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season. And he's blown several saves up to this point.
As the first pitch years have been high, it's ball one.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Popped him up. Abreu has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Next to hit, Stephen Piscotty. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the first pitch.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Aramis Garcia. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A 1 pitch on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
The 1-1 home. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Last strike now for Oakland. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Chicago with their 80th win to pace the division. Matt Foster claims the win out of the pen, his first. Liam Hendricks wraps it up for the save, his 34th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vass.